Okay, before you do anything else, I'm deathly allergic to pineapple, pork, rum, macadamia nuts, stupid tiny guitars, overpriced golf, sentimental military stuff, lava, apostrophes, anyone twirling flames, second weddings, and linen pants.
Is there anything you're not allergic to?
Yeah, the Epcot Center, where I wanted to go.
Two rambling idiots diving deep into nerdy nights. Nerdy nights. Opening bottle after bottle of rum that feels just right. Feels just right. Talking Legos, movie, theme parks, and streaming TV shows. It's the Rum and Nerdy podcast, so come hang with your bros. Rum, nerdy, grab an ice cube, splash in some Coke. Top it with rum aged in barrels of oak. Greg and Garrick are letting the spirits flow. The Rum and Nerdy podcast is ready to go.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rum and Nerdy. I'm Greg.
And I'm Garrick.
And this is episode 6.14, Nerdy PI.
Dun, 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 dun.
And today we have with us, it's been a little while,
Has been.
Tommy, or Typhoon Tommy, but...
Typhoon Tommy. He hasn't even been to the new studio yet. That's how long ago it's...
You haven't? No, that's right, because
Yeah.
we've been recording down at the Mike High and in Miami when we record the last couple times.
And last time I was here, the studio was by the front door over there.
Yeah, what do you think of the new one?
I love it. It's awesome.
It's a bit of a smaller... The end of the table has more space now, compared to like with the wall there. But I like the light, like
surrounded by nerdspiration.
Yeah,
nerdspiration.
I actually so this upper rail, I've got downstairs. I've got an extension that's going to go on that wall, all the way just up to where the top of that closet is.
These visual cues work really well on a podcast.
It does, but but I need to move that stuff down and kind of reconfigure it. But above that, since I've got all my artwork from working on Potter, is going to be that the Hogwarts Express, the micro Diagon Alley set, and the Hogwarts Castle. That'll all go on there with my other stuff from working on that.
I love that.
Yeah.
One of the things I've been looking forward to most about this recording is this amazing rum Tom brought us. It deserves its own episode. Sorry,
it was going to have it.
That's a wonderful creative excuse for I forgot it. I forgot it. I forgot to bring rum to the rum podcast. I just brought the nerd. That's fine.
Nailed it.
That happens.
Yeah,
that happens.
Hey, I'll be on the show again.
Yeah,
and I won't forget it then.
Sure,
I'll tell my wife, and then I will definitely not forget it.
That's how you keep weaseling your way back. You're like, I have a new rum.
Hey guys, check this out.
Come drink some rum.
And I'll be honest with you, this season we have not done a great job. We haven't done any new rums at all this season.
I don't think so. No,
we've just been whittling through the collection, which I mean we're fine with. We've got so much. How was breakfast?
What? No.
What?
Oh,
what?
Nothing.
What? Huh?
That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, don't make it weird.
Hi.
So last time we spoke in Fort Lauderdale, like my guy was wrapped up, open, good, done. Go see the show.
Yeah.
What have you moved on to, man? That was like your life for so long.
3 years, 3 years of living in Fort Lauderdale when I don't live in Fort Lauderdale.
Which is fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Complicated. Sounds expensive.
I mean, I pretty much did. I think if you're there for 3 years, you technically lived in that city. No, I went right from the Maikai on a Friday and started on a new bar in Cocoa Beach called Dirty Birds.
Nice.
On Monday. So that was a nice vacation between the two of those. But yeah, I started that in February and just wrapped that one up in November. And it's now fully open. It's beautiful. It's an amazing outdoor kind of tiki bar. It's a mix of three different kind of genres of what tiki is considered. There's your Florida tiki. There's your kind of fancy tiki, and then you have like your Polynesian pop, like my kind of tiki.
Was this a new place or a renovation, or is it like a bar within the bar? Because I know you've done that before as well.
It's a brand new place. Maybe
you're not allowed
nervous?
You're not allowed. No. You're not allowed to eat or drink carbonated foods.
Yeah, carbonated beverages are not working. It's a brand new build. It's a brand new place. It's on a location in Cocoa Beach that used to be home to a famous seafood place called Bernard's Surf, and
I've been there.
It was a place that the old astronauts used to go to. It was a staple.
That's what I went there when I was an astronaut. That's what
that's right. Yeah, getting ready for the moon mission.
And
you said ass.
It went into disrepair, and then it finally got knocked down, and then this horrible alien-themed bar popped up there for about a year or so. Very misguided and didn't quite have a cohesive vibe other than garish and drunk. They got,
but it tied to the launch.
Yeah,
was it supposed to be like a launch thing, or
I think they were trying to tie into
when
that.
When you say like alien bar, you mean it was more like space alien and not like Cuban refugees?
Yeah, no, the people that own the
What the
bar
hell?
would definitely not make it about anything Cuban refugees, because they had those. I think the venticular, is that where you walk from side to side and it changes?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They had venticulars that would go between a spaceman and Donald Trump.
Okay.
And they had another one that was Melania, another one that was Elon. And then they had
unironically, or like,
I mean, I don't know. And then they had like big aliens on the ceiling.
But wait, it would go between them and aliens?
No. It would
Like-
go. It would switch
like-
between like a man in a space helmet,
Oh.
and then to Donald Trump inside of it.
Oh, okay.
It was
That's
terrible.
Yeah, that doesn't sound okay.
same owners?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golly.
No, I think they actually got in trouble for like underage drinking or
No.
something.
No, yeah, that doesn't sound like
that doesn't track at all.
that doesn't sound like people who met on Epstein Island.
So the new owner, Daniel Todd, he owns a couple other bars in town, the Alibi and 4th Street, which are both really cool, like bar and restaurant venues. So he took over the spot and really like developed it into like this beautiful, almost oasis, out by the beach.
Yeah.
Built this big retention planter, like a big wood retention planter that kind of surrounds you with the plants and the palm trees, and a big stage. There's 3 giant tiki huts, actually 4 tiki huts. Like one of them's the big bar, one of them is over the stage, one of them's up on the roof. So there's a rooftop bar, an out front bar, and lava rock around it, and like I carved symbols into the bar top.
That's cool.
But for me, like the beautiful spot is inside. Inside, we're calling it the Roost, and it's fully a Polynesian themed, bar. All of it has a little bit of like a bird twist because it's called Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
And there's this kind of mascot of the place is this like kind of drunken bird.
You get some like enchanted tiki room vibes.
Yeah, I mean it's all like the lamps and the carvings and.
Well, I meant from the bird stand.
Shoot, yeah. You know what? We should make him like the one that flew away and like moved to the beach and he used to hang out with Fritz and Jose. But
I'm quitting Disneyland.
yeah, we named him Bernie.
Bernie?
For Bernard's Surf, which was the original location.
Well, real quick, not to get too educational. You mentioned 3 different types of tiki.
So it has your Polynesian tiki bar inside.
Well, no, I'm saying in general, conceptually, you had Florida tiki, Polynesian pop. What was the other one?
The other one's just like that rooftop kind of Florida, but it's a little more like ultra lounge, which is a terrible way to put it.
Ultra lounge.
It's
Ultra
not
lounge.
even that.
That's more mid mod, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's just it's a rooftop Florida tiki bar.
Well, this one's particular. You were saying like out of all the genres of tiki.
I'm making shit up.
Oh, you are. Oh, it sounded very official. I'm like, that's.
I mean, it's more of like it's that minimalist tiki.
Yeah.
Which, that one isn't. But yeah, if there was like a third type, it's that kind of like.
We're just making shit up now.
It's that.
We're defining an entire genre.
Like to me, there's your Florida tiki bar, which is your tiki hut on a dock.
So that's not a style. It's just hey, I got a thatched roof, a pink flamingo nailed to the wall, nailed to the wall, and I have like 3 beers on tap.
It's every time you mention that you like tiki and somebody that doesn't know
Two
it,
of them are land shark.
Yeah,
and somebody that doesn't know it's like, oh, there's that one tiki bar, by the lake in Mineola.
Oh,
like,
yeah. No, it's
Nothing screams tiki like
I couldn't.
thatch next to Lake.
Well, I couldn't get a hold of a thatched wall covering, so I went with the corrugated metal sheet panel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, with the license plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Says tiki bar really big, so you know.
That's the key differentiator between traditional tiki and Florida tiki. It's the amount of license plates that make their way into the decor.
Yeah. It really speaks to that prison inmate population in Florida.
They're known for their wicked Jack and Coke.
Yes, absolutely.
And Bud Light bucket specials.
What makes it a wicked Jack and Coke?
I don't know.
It's how much Jack you put in.
Yeah.
Like
and
a
an
Jack
umbrella.
and
They
Jack
just put
and,
an umbrella, and it's like now it's a tiki Jack and Coke. We call it the wicked Jack and Coke.
Would you like a lime with that? For the scurvy.
So yeah, there's like that Florida tiki. There's your traditional Polynesian pop tiki, and then there's like that minimalist tiki as well, which is like
Kind of like this room.
it's like tiki with a pinky. You know?
Was it? Well,
There's a mug over here.
So I was at that bar in Maitland, Packwoods, the other night, and I don't know if tiki would even enter the. I mean, they have like a fern in the corner, but it had this awesome mid-mod vibe and an insane cocktail
Yeah, it looked really
lineup
cool.
selection. Like, and it's
I need to go check that one out. Your photos are awesome.
you should. I mean, the place is quite good.
There used to be this one in California, in Los Angeles, that was like, it's almost like a mix of like Golden Girls kind of mid-mod, but tropical leaning. Like the tile was like maybe like the big leaf. I like words.
The big leaf.
The big dinner
Fawn?
plate. The dinner plate size.
Oh yeah.
Monstera leaves. And,
Yeah.
the lamps were like tropical-y. Like it's tiki with a pinky. Like
I had one of those plants in my house, and it froze back recently with the great freeze of 26.
Yeah, don't go on the Jungle Cruise. Doesn't look good.
Oh, it's the
terrible.
theme parks took a freaking hit, man.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of those their plants are not indigenous or common. So
No.
it's not like just, hey, order another one. It's
Yeah.
like,
No, I know a lot of them have really good horticulture departments where they they kind of raise that stuff back a house. But even that stuff, I got to imagine, like it's just Florida needs really expensive plants.
Oh, hey, look at that. Hey, look at that. As we say it on the podcast.
Greg's electric picture frame just showed a picture of all of us.
it's electric.
At the Maikai. Standing in front of a waterfall.
That was your second wedding?
Yes. My renewing of the vows.
Or renewing the vows. I guess that's more appropriate than second wedding.
Yeah. Carrie was my second wedding, but the renewing of the vows was that.
So it's like your 2.1, 2.2?
Well, I mean, the first one wasn't a real wedding.
Two
so.
alpha? Oh. That was just done for like citizenship or inheritance.
We had the whole ceremony, but never signed the papers. So
That's really the best way to do it.
it's your first wedding should always be without signing the papers. Like do the whole thing,
Absolutely.
the pomp and circustance.
She gets
bring
the party, you get the legal
Yeah.
protection.
and then when you're done, you just break up with your wife.
Hey, do we have to give back these gifts? Actually, that's a really great way to.
You can keep
Did
the
you
toaster.
move in? Did you move into a new place? Do you need a new toaster and some small appliances? Stage a wedding.
I could use an air fryer.
Or rip off your friends. That's
Right.
a really great.
We were actually shopping for air fryers this weekend.
I have like 3. You want one?
Well, we have one currently, but I noticed like at Costco they have this one that just clamps over like glass Pyrex bowls.
Yeah.
That looks really, really cool. And Sandy's like, oh yeah, on Amazon it's like rated 4.8 or 4.9 out of 5 stars.
9 out of 10 Russian bots approve this one.
But all of the ones were like, oh yeah, they're supposed to be temperature shock resistant. I took something I had previously made out of the freezer, put the thing in, and it exploded and get glass every. So Sandy's like, I'm not getting it.
Oh, the
glass part,
Glass
yeah.
part did. Well, you got to get like actual Pyrex to do that. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, it comes with it comes with its own
This
glass
is the glass
pieces.
thing you're supposed to use.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The one at
Pyrex,
Costco
but
comes
the
with
R is backwards.
Pyrox.
Pyrex.
from
Actually,
Russia.
what's funny is there's actually 2 different versions of Pyrex. Same company that it's split into 2. It uses the same font and logo. The only difference is one has a capital P in the Pyrex and the other one uses a small one. And they're almost identical, but I think the one made in the U.S. is actually better long term or something.
One of them makes like the vintage Pyrex stuff. I have a buddy of mine that like goes to thrift stores and things, and
I'm wearing lowercase Nikes right now.
Same.
same.
Yeah. Sorny.
Yeah. Sorny.
Sony guts. Sorry. Raise your hand if you've been to those little markets in like Beijing, in the subways down the little side corridors where you can buy watches. Just me.
Yeah. Just you. Yeah.
Just
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to Beijing, but
Yeah.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Actually, that's why I got married in February of 2020. Because I was supposed to leave.
Because you couldn't go to Beijing, so you're like, no, I might as well just get married.
No, we kind of rushed the wedding date because I was supposed to go to Beijing to do Potter, and we thought it'd be a lot easier to like get her to come out at some point if she was my wife, and we were getting married anyway. So we kind of pushed it up, and then COVID happened. Like, I don't know, 20 days later, and everything shut down.
No shit, can't back out of this now.
So we were the last wedding at the Maikai before the roof collapsed.
Ooh,
Yeah.
huh?
Man, we closed that place down.
Literally,
We brought the house down,
literally,
and then I rebuilt it,
and then you had to raise the roof
and raised the roof
with construction equipment. Actually, it probably cut it up and carted the roof away, and then put a new one on.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You guys like rum?
Yeah, this is the part of the story where we would be drinking.
We
your rum.
just think, well, you're going to drink rum at some point.
It's
How in the hell have we recorded with you for a quarter of the podcast and not
so
opened anything yet?
So I brought with me, because you're like, this is my favorite rum.
yeah.
And you brought with me. So I actually brought the companion rum. I'm like, well, I'll bring my favorite rum.
But see, now I don't have to upstage your rum. Now you can have the best rum on the podcast.
But that's something that I wanted to bring up when we were comparing our two favorite rums.
Yeah.
Is people are like, well, what's the best rum? And I'm like, I don't think there is a best. There's your personal favorite, but also it's your personal favorite for what are you doing with it?
Yeah.
Are you drinking it neat? Are you drinking it on ice? Are you mixing it in a drink? What are you doing? Because rum is so different.
I think your personal favorite rum should be the one that you want to sip on.
Yeah.
You could have a favorite rum that you mix cocktails with. Like for me, that's Karuba. But it's not. I don't sit there and sip it.
Yeah.
That's a valid argument. Like if you're going to argue just favorite rum, the rum that you don't need anything but a glass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a fair way to describe it. Because generally, we always answer that question the same way: is well, how are you using it?
Yeah. Well, yeah. What am I doing with it?
Yeah.
So just as a baseline. Now,
So
if somebody
it's
says, "What's your favorite rum for?"
Yeah.
A Hemingway daiquiri, you'd be like, "Oh, well, it's
Yeah. You need to think. So because I know that you're a big funky rum guy.
Mm-hmm.
Where does this land on the funk scale?
Oh, it's funky.
It's
Tastes like burning tires.
There's a lot of dunder.
It's the Malort of rum.
Oily rags and burning tires. But caramel.
Oh,
But-
you
but-
forgot it.
But caramel.
The Malort of rum.
Greg's had it.
Rum Lort.
Greg has had my rum.
Yeah.
A long time ago with the Suffering Bastard. We polished off the bottle. And it's hard
Somebody
to find.
else paid the bill.
Somebody else paid the bill. Yeah, now if you can find it, it's like $800 a bottle if you can find it.
That's not what it was back then, though.
No, but it's from 2000. They bottled what they had, and then
that's it.
that's it.
We're not making it anymore.
It wasn't one like, let's start another batch. It was just that.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like, if it was that good or that special or whatever, how come they only made it at that time?
Well, the story. I mean, should we say the name of it at least so people?
Yeah.
So it's called Coroni, and it's from the Coroni Distillery in
That
Trinidad.
makes sense.
Right?
That makes sense.
The Coroni Distillery shut down in like 2000, and it laid dormant for. Actually, I think they bottled it in 2000, and it was from like the late 90s, or I could be like 10 years off here somewhere. Anyways, it had been sitting for about 10 years, in barrels in their warehouse.
Not on purpose, like we forgot about it.
It was like they shut down, and they just never got bottled. So a new company came in and bought the distillery, and they're getting a tour of the place by, like the old...
What's all this shit?
Yeah. Well, no, so they have this old guy, this old Trinidad man is like showing them around. He's like the caretaker of the place.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, do you want to see your pot stills, your column stills? And he's walking them around, and he's like, oh, do you guys want to see your surplus? And they're like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, come with me. And he takes them back there. They've got like 30 barrels of rum that's like 80% angel share at this point. So it's just like, it's reduced down to like the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
And it's just aged and rich and beautiful. And they bottled it up and put it out on the market. And it's absolutely amazing.
Man.
And
How many total bottles did they have, or do you know?
I don't know.
I'm really disappointed
Could be
that
a lot.
you forgot that now.
I'm disappointed that I forgot it too.
I mean, I was slightly disappointed before, but I'm like really disappointed now.
But now we can do it again.
And we'll make a special. So we have to do it like some kind of a ceremony. Like, have to make a big thing out of it with the.
I should find the exact story of the rum, so I can like present it.
Because us being repetitive is not a thing.
No, that never happens. But we should. Yeah, but we could go.
And us being repetitive has never happened.
But we'll have like a book where you open it up like the night before Christmas and like
like the beginning of 20,000 Leagues.
Yeah, yes, exactly like the beginning of 20,000 Leagues. We'll have the little curtains open up and then the like gorilla hand comes out. That was Monty Python.
Yeah,
sorry.
And us being repetitive. Anyway, so that was the rum that we don't have.
That was the rum we don't have. We do have.
Oh, finally!
Yay!
Fuck, man.
We got to the rum.
I was trying to see how long we could go. All of the best rum comes out of a Target bag. I want you to know.
Oh,
what is
the bottle with a box that had a mom?
Yeah, it's the Facundo Paradiso XA.
I have never had this.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Have you ever had Facundo?
No, I don't think so.
Do you know what it is?
No.
Oh,
tell me a story.
And then the podcast went from good to great.
So here's the thing. What rum do collectively the three of us hate more than anything?
Worst rum ever.
Bumbu.
No. The three of us.
Like three of us. Like
if the three of us were going to say that is a terrible rum.
Rum people. If you were to go to a group of rum people and say, what is the world's worst rum brand?
Bumbu.
Jesus Christ. No.
Don't
disparage Little Wayne like that.
Oh,
Bacardi.
Yeah. It's not the worst, though. I mean, it has its places.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Don Q. I like Don Q more than I like Bacardi, but in a pinch, Bacardi is just plain.
Plain?
The only great thing about it is its marketing department.
Yeah, it's true.
But the struggle that we have is that when we talk to people like, oh, I don't really like rum, because they're basing all rum on Bacardi, because their marketing department has convinced everybody that that's what good rum is.
I feel like that's Captain Morgan.
That's
like,
just,
I don't like it. It's too spicy. I'm like, you're not drinking rum. You're drinking.
Yeah, you're not even drinking dark. Anyway, so Facundo is the Bacardi family.
Oh,
it's their private line.
Oh,
and they won't even put the name Bacardi on it. Facundo was the patriarch, the original patriarch.
There's the
bat.
Yeah, the only reason you'll know it has anything to do with Bacardi is the bat hidden into the glass. It doesn't show up anywhere on the packaging or.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's 4 or 5 of them. This one, the Neo, is just the entry level white rum. I'm trying to remember the exclusive out of that pair.
There's the Neo, the Exquisito, there's one other one I'm missing in there.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the top one. Generally, it's like $250, $300 a bottle. So it's for rum. That's
it's the most expensive rum in my collection. I know there are others that are
for rum that is readily available. This is on the high end. Because really, once it goes above that, it's because it's hard to find or it's not released anymore or very, very rare.
And I got this at 5-star.
Okay.
And it was like $100 less than it was at Total Wine.
Nice.
I give you to the fancy glasses.
Ooh. This has a great nose.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of that kind of oily rag nose that I love.
But subtle in the way that
Super
I love.
subtle. Yeah,
Yeah.
super subtle.
Not getting a lot of Foley out of this because I'm gingerly pouring.
A lot of, no, like, what I get out of it, and maybe that's what you're calling oily rag, is the tobacco. There's really I get a good tobacco smell out of it.
I get that. Lots of caramel.
Mm-hmm. I love you do the one nostril and then the other nostril, both nostrils.
Some of them smell differently.
Well, you know, he was predominantly left nostril Coke during the 80s.
No.
I never liked Coke. I just liked the way it smelled.
Goes well with coffee.
Because that's what you need. This didn't do enough of a pick-me-up. Where's the Starbucks?
Smooth.
It is ridiculously smooth.
A little bit of spice, like a little bit of burn, which good. It's great for 11:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, this is a lunch.
Yeah, it's a lunch. It's a lunch rum.
You see the glass too, though.
Oh yeah, FRS.
That was those are the ones we got from the Planeray tasting at
Autos.
Autos. Yeah.
Yeah. We just did a Planeray tasting at Dirty Birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian came down. Adrian Stoner. She took the train down to Maikai for the post Tiki A Go Go.
Yeah. Encyclopedia Rumtanica. We gave her a name.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gave everybody a rum name.
Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
She's freaking amazing.
Yeah. So we drove her back up from Maikai up to Cape Canaveral to.
Mm-hmm.
We need to have her on the podcast.
You should.
We said that when we met her, but we didn't really have a contact with her.
I do. I'm very good friends with her.
You should say, hey, I just did this rumcast and we reviewed not your brand. We think we should review your brand.
Although we almost always have a bottle of her brand sitting on this table.
That's Rocky. That's all Rocky right there. Rocky was pre-Adrian.
Yeah.
He was one of the most incredible encyclopedias of rum that I've ever met in my life. Actually,
so let's explain this because nobody knows. Like we pointed to the Planeray Stiggins Fancy, which is the pineapple. It's funny. Like it's a pineapple rum, but it's not like what most people think when it's like Cruise In pineapple rum, where it's like super infused with pineapple juices and it's post sweetener. This is more like it's been distilled with pineapple sugars within the process.
Yeah, you know the process?
A little bit, but I mean, I'm not gonna like. Why don't I get it 90% of the way there and you finish it? No, just fucking say it, dude.
So what they would do, or what they do, is they have their aged rum in casks in Cognac, in the province of Cognac in France, which is where the Pierre Ferrand and that's where their main distillery, not distillery, but their
it's the bottling aging.
Yeah, but it's where they make cognac. That's their main thing.
Yeah.
So it's at that place, and then they go to some place in Europe that grows pineapples.
Someplace in Europe that grows pineapples.
This sounds interesting now because I'm like, where do they grow pineapples? Like what I've heard is they go and they test and they taste and they every day, like around harvest time, they will go to the yards where they're growing their pineapples. I like words.
The pineapple yards.
Yeah.
I've been drinking rum at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm seeing like Peaky Blinders, coal field. Like
yeah.
But with pineapples.
With pineapples.
The little steamer boats that go up and down the river.
And then they taste it every day to find out when they want to pick it, and then they throw it all on a cargo plane. They fly it back to Cognac, and then they cut the husks off, and they soak the husks in the rum. It's not the pulp, it's not the juice, it's the husks. And that's how they get that kind of subdued,
Yeah.
perfect pineapple flavor as opposed to like the chemical kick you in the ass. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like there's pineapple syrup in it. It's just so subtle.
Yeah.
And they walked it through a hallway where like a haunted house where a bunch of pineapples
And they
yelled at them as they were walking down the hall.
Have you guys tried the coconut?
Oh God, yeah.
You
Cut and
introduced
dry?
us
Yeah, cut
to
and dry.
that.
We did.
The problem is, it's that I can't keep it in the house.
Yeah, it goes down too fast.
Yeah, it's in. Yeah, so this is the cut and dry. It tastes like a Mounds bar. It's
So good.
but
dark
not
chocolate.
in like a sugary.
no,
Yeah, it's
no.
It's
but
like this. It's
It's
subtle and wonderful.
subtle coconut,
Little
subtle
chocolatey.
dark chocolate,
Yeah.
and specifically the dark side. That bitter dark chocolate
Yeah.
is so subtle in it. But that's another one. I would almost argue, because of the simplicity and the accessibility of it, that might be my favorite simpler as an everyday. I don't need to be spoiling myself because it's a little harder to find. Not everybody carries it, but it's so accessible.
Yeah.
And again, that one, you don't need anything but a glass.
Yeah.
Maybe
I've had
an
it
ice
in
cube.
some cocktails and it's good,
Yeah.
but it's fantastic on its own. So the story of Stiggins, though, is there was this guy, Rocky, who was the rep for Plantation back when it was Plantation. And he was based out of like Pacific Northwest, but the Americas was his turf. And
Again, Pacific Northwest, really known for their rum.
Right.
So
It tastes like pine trees in Vancouver.
Stiggins was kind of like his baby. Like he was very, very big on the push of Stiggins, and it was his favorite thing to drink. And sadly, he's passed away. It's a huge loss to the rum world, and he was just such a wealth of knowledge. So my favorite night that ever happened is he invited us to Strongwater Bar at the hotel at Universal.
Yeah.
So he was doing a planner
I love that place.
That's Sapphire
food
Falls.
pairing. Yeah, Sapphire Falls. He was doing a food pairing with the chef downstairs, and it was like this whole thing you could buy into, and it's a 5-course meal, and every one of them came with a different cocktail.
When these things fucking come up, you have to let us know.
This was years and years
But
ago.
I'm telling you, when you got here, you're like, oh, by the way, you missed this really cool fucking thing that like you forgot about because you're got busy lives. And
Tiki a go-go.
I didn't forget about it. I had a conflict.
So
I turned my back to you.
I see how it is. Damn it. After all the things I've done to you, this is the final straw.
Continue your story.
How dare you not remind him of that thing that he's on the mailing list for?
That yearly.
I'm not.
For Tiki a go-go?
You're not up on Tiki Go-Go?
No, I'm not on the mailing list for that.
Oh.
I always see it when he's like checking in at Tiki Go-Go. Son of a bitch. If it's not on my calendar, like I'm so busy.
I think there was
and I travel so much.
I think there was a TEA thing or something. I genuinely, I know that I had a conflict. I'm just vaguely assuming that we had matching conflicts.
I've been to one TEA mixer. I've been to more TEA mixers on the West Coast in the last 6 months than I have on the East Coast. And I live on the East Coast.
It was something.
We should have one out here somewhere. Down
We
south.
should. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
A mixer?
Yeah.
Totally. We should have your people call my people.
Down
Actually, you
somewhere in
guys
Fort
plan it.
Lauderdale.
I'll show up.
Yeah, I like that idea. So after the dinner, we went up to the Strongwater, and Rocky is such a wealth of rum knowledge, and my wife is a history major, and the two of them sat there for like 3 hours talking history. And he's talking about things that are happening in the Caribbean at a certain time, and she's like, oh, well, that's because this is happening in Europe at this time. And it was the most fascinating conversation. That should be its own podcast. And I just sat there drinking Stiggins on the rocks for like 3 hours. Just, no, keep going. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry, we're ignoring you. I'm like, no, you're not. I'm just...
You're not ignoring me. I'm watching a PBS special,
Yeah.
and
the student is in the classroom. Keep going. I have rum. And it was a magical night. And I didn't know that was going to be the last time I ever saw him. So
oh, man, that sucks.
that depressed me. But Adrienne now has stepped into that role, and she is fantastic.
Oh, she's incredible.
Yeah.
When we were talking to her at Autos at the event, it was all, hey, here's this rum. This is the still that was used. Here's the difference between the different stills. Here's why. Here's where. And you're like, ah.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah, after the Dirty Birds event, she came over to the house and we just sat up drinking rum and talking forever, and then she Ubered back to her hotel. It was an awesome night. So yeah, I think she would be perfect on this show.
Yeah, if you set it up, we'll figure it out. Yeah. Wait, it's timing over the next 6 weeks, or?
Well, I mean, she lives in Tennessee, so
yeah,
you have to catch her when she's in town.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you like? I don't even know where to go. Like, we were sampling this and then we got sidetracked, but finally you've been sipping this a little bit. What do you think now that you've taken, because we talked about it on the nose and then we just started sipping and telling other stories?
I think it's fantastic. It's very smooth. It's elegant. It definitely has an extra touch to it that takes it a next level up.
This is the rum by which I judge all other rums.
Oh.
It's, again, it's not the best. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that question. It's like motion picture soundtrack score, like who does the best? Well, probably John Williams. He's like the Godfather. Is he my favorite? Nah. Like Danny Elfman's my favorite.
Oh, Danny Elfman, yeah. It's
like he's my favorite.
Maybe Trent Reznor or
yeah, he did some good stuff.
I think Williams is like the Mozart of our time. Like he should be remembered at the exact same level as
100%.
All of these.
Well, and I mean, it's weird that this is where we turned into because of some random thing I said, but So we've talked the soundtrack for movie. 100% a character of the movie is the soundtrack. A soundtrack will make or break your movie.
Absolutely,
and really help like tell the story, really like emotionally guide the story with a really good soundtrack. But anyway, non sequitur again. We do that. I did want to tell you
occasionally.
So, context for everybody. Our buddy Tommy here plays guitar. Not a lot, but you play. You have one again?
Guitar?
Yeah, for a while, like you would.
I have like 6.
Oh, I know. For a while, like back when we were doing the first Potter, it's like, didn't you borrow somebody's because you didn't have one and you had somebody's forever or something? But
I mean, I have somebody's bass forever.
Oh. I thought you had. Was it Scott's?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Not important in the story. What is important in the story is like forever. Like I have the 3, and I had that Ibanez that I played a couple times, wouldn't stay in tune. I'm just like, it's a piece of crap that I got from my dad, who had, I don't know where he got it, but he had given me this guitar that he got off of somebody one of my trips years and years ago, and it just fucking hangs on my wall. Well, I've been wanting to get back into playing for some time. Like even years, I joked around about that idea of Third Thursday, where the guys would get together the third Thursday of a month and learn 8 songs and then book 1 gig once. And it's kind of back to the top of my radar for me to do this. So a buddy of mine, Paul, that I've known for a while, but just like at the Triple E conference in LA a couple weeks ago, or a month and a half ago, Paul and I were hanging out and talking about it. And he's like, well, what's stopping you? I said, well, I need to get a new amp. And I'm one of those particular people that if I'm going to get an amp, like I want the one I want. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And he goes, well, what do you want? I says, well, I want a Fender Twin. He goes, well, that's the goal, right? To get an old original tube Fender Twin from like the late 60s, early 70s would be the goal. But everybody that has them knows what they have. And like, you're lucky if you can get one under $2,500 now. And he's like, no. So here's the thing. And he pointed out, and it's like, I'd never owned one. I'd played on one, but I've never owned one. He goes, to get that sound that is known for, you kind of are forced to be really loud. So as a guitar just to play in your house, or an amp to play within your house, it's problematic because you just are loud as fuck. So he recommended the Fender Champ, which in my mind was always just a practice amp, and it's not. Like, they eventually made him really good. The Super Champ XD was the one that he recommended, and he showed me this website called Reverb, and reverb.com, and I've been obsessed with it.
Which I've heard referenced, after you told me that story, I've heard it referenced a lot.
Yeah.
Where people are like, oh, yeah, I just woke up in the morning and checked what new gear was out there.
Yeah.
I have an old Fender 12-inch speaker from the 90s.
Yeah.
Still sitting in my room next to my guitar. Both have a nice layer of dust on them.
Well, I ordered it.
Yeah.
And it got here last week. And it was actually the X2, which has got a USB port on it that you can plug into Fender software and do recording and some other weird stuff. But super cool foot pedal with effects on and off. And it's got, you can scroll through, I think, 8 different effects.
Oh, it's fancy.
And then, how wet the effect is and volume and everything. So you can really dial it in. And started playing with it again over the weekend and trying to work on getting my calluses back, so it's like twice a day for like 20, 30 minutes. I'll go in and just mess around, starting to get my calluses back. But he had told me, he's like, oh, I know what's wrong with your Ibanez. He goes, I know why it does that. And he kind of walked me through it and everything else. And so I have new strings. I haven't put them on, but just the little things that he told me to tweak on it stays in tune now. The strings are old as hell because they're the same strings that were on it when my dad gave it to me like 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah.
But sounded great. And it turns out it's like, even like today, it's worth $500 guitar. It's
nice.
It's not like this cheesy thing, but wasn't in great shape. It looked like somebody tried to touch up the clear coat, and you know how like it gets like foggy, like somebody when it was still wet would like brush it or something like that. So so I got some car polishing compound that you put on with a little foam thing you put on your drill. And
I've done it. I've painted guitars. So
I'm going to polish this one up and take the strings off fretboard. There's a couple pieces of hardware that are missing off of the bridge and some other adjustment stuff that needs to be replaced, and that's all ordered.
Nice.
In fact, it should get here today, but and start playing again. So I was kind of excited.
I need to. I got a guitar when I was in high school, so like 93, 94 is when I got it, and it's called a Parker Fly, and at the time it was like the most technologically advanced carbon fiber toned resin wood guitar.
Interesting.
It's a really weird shape. It weighs like 4 ounces. But it has like the sound of a Les Paul.
Huh.
Nice.
Like it's a really, really neat looking guitar. And it has like a piezo pickups in it so it can do acoustic sounding, like a plugged in acoustic.
Nice.
And yeah, I need to play more. I miss doing it. Did you get a delay?
There is a delay in the amp.
Now you can play Paradise City, your favorite song.
What?
Yeah. That was called sarcasm.
Yeah. I can't believe I remember that story. That was like 15 years ago. You told me that one.
Oh, it was longer than that.
Well, hold on. I feel like I need an explanation now.
So when I did play guitar when I was in, high school, basically played through high school, and like I was never great at it. I would never even what I would say good, but I got onto like our high school's jazz band my senior year and played guitar in jazz band, which was like, okay, there's a couple of chords, din, 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 it's just real simple stuff. So, but the people that I hung out with were quite bougie when it comes to their taste in music. And I forever was on this kick of, I hated anybody that played a song that I knew how to play. Basically, if I could play it, it's not a very good song. And
I feel that way about art.
That that kind of song, Welcome to the Jungle, that it sounds like it's like all these notes, and it's just like duh.
With a delay.
Da, 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 da. And you spend hard-earned money for the tablature, and it's like, to play this song, you need $17,000 worth of pedals and equipment. Yeah. But otherwise, here's the 3 notes that you pluck, and it's like, so I was like, I hate that song.
There was some lady on Instagram that I bumble into her reels all the time, and she'll find touring acts, and she'll say, okay, who has the highest dollar value of gear on stage? And she'll go, like, hey, it's 9 Inch Nails' last tour, and she'll go band member by band member by band member and say, hey, how much gear are they playing with on stage right now? And it's crazy how many big name acts you'll look at and be like, oh yeah, this guy's $3,000 worth of stuff with him on stage. This guy, $98,000. Like it's there's an incredible range depending upon what you're trying to do and how you're doing it.
That's why I sing. $70 microphone. Good to go.
Yeah. $70.
I don't know how much.
No. You're using that one was I think 24.
Oh.
You sing?
No, just kidding.
I do sing.
What's your genre of singing?
My favorite is like crooner Sinatra style.
Okay.
But I can sing anything, really.
Except
for like
that's a bold statement.
Except for like, hardcore metal.
Can you sing that the goddess song from Fifth Element?
Oh, totally.
Liar.
I just have to put on a really tight pair of pants.
This coming from the guy that was out of breath reading.
It's funny because it's true. The singer from that was the director's wife.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. She got didn't know how she got that role. She demanded it.
Kind of like the second Indiana Jones.
Chronologically or
Kate Capshaw. Director's wife. Hate it.
The original Toxic Fandom.
Yeah.
Ow. Oh, I just chuckled that last sip up into my sinuses.
That's good. That helps clear them out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's my guitar story.
I like it.
I'm looking forward to actually having a really good electric, but I don't know if I told that. I don't think I told this story. No, I didn't yet. So the week before last, there was a TEA event, a mixer we went to, and afterwards we all went out, took some clients to dinner and things, and there's an architect from Disney on the resort side. Super nice guy, Dean. You know Dean?
I know Dean.
Okay, so Dean's got great hair. He's like one of you got great hair. But I know he plays guitar with, and he's like really close friends with one of my old bosses at Universal Creative, a guy named Frank. And so they play all the time. And I'm telling him, it's like, yeah. And so I'm getting back into it. And he goes, oh, what do you got? And I was walking him through it. This before I realized that my Ibanez wasn't a total piece of garbage. And I've always wanted a hollow body. So again, my buddy Paul was like, look at reverb, and here's this really cool one that's a Gretsch.
That's my favorite.
A
I
Gretsch?
want a Gretsch so bad.
Yeah, and so it's like this is a good entry level one. It's like $350. I'm like, dude, I can totally afford that, whatever. And Dean's like, I'm sitting down. We were waiting for our table. We were just sitting in the waiting area, and he's like, no, Greg, no. You're not gonna get. That's not no. I'm like, what? And I thought I did something wrong. He's like, on Reverb, look up Gretsch custom shop. Just put that into the search bar, and it popped up. And I'm like, dude, that's gorgeous. And it's like, yeah, it's like, I've seen your shirts, my Robert Gretsch shirts.
Oh, yeah.
You have impeccable taste. You just save yourself wasting time on the $350. You need to buy one from that page. Mm-hmm. And I was scrolling through, and I'm like, oh, this one's gorgeous. And I click it. Oh, that one's $7,000. Yeah. No. How about freaking no?
I passed on a 75th anniversary Gretsch. It was like avocado monkey barf green.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
I was at a garage sale in L.A. in probably 2005, and she opened it up. Like, she brought it out because I knew all about the guitars. Her husband was a luthier and a repair guy.
Really?
So I got a bunch of my guitars from him, but they're all like in various stages of repair. Like, I have a semi-hollow body. It's an old Silvertone, which was sold through the Sears catalog.
What?
But it's missing all of the hardware.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a beautiful guitar, ready to go. I just need to find all the hardware for it.
No, can you just get hardware that fits, like it's somewhat modular, or do you have to find all the original bits for it?
You can, because it's when I was looking for the bridge for this Ibanez, like Reverb is actually a good place to find that. Like the particular one I have is a Tune-o-matic style that's Ibanez had, but they stopped doing that particular one in like 2017. That particular bridge. But on Amazon there are other manufacturers. That particular thing, I just like the lugs that are in the body to connect it. I just have to make sure I find one that's the 78 millimeter center point.
And that's where I was kind of going with it. Like, are some of these more or less ubiquitous? Just you got to get that's this size versus that size.
Looking at the current, like I can buy a brand new Tune-o-matic that fits it, that is no longer manufactured, that people still have the spares that'll sell them. I can buy that. It's about $125, 125 to 135. For me to get that new, if I can find one, is going to be $25 to $35 for me to get it new. And it's not a difference of quality. It's just they're not available. So it's the scarcity drives the price. But what I found is on Amazon and other shops, to buy something new and current, that 78 millimeter is nearly impossible for me to find. And those lugs, they're even amongst manufacturers, there doesn't seem to be a consistent, like, it's the 80 or 82 or 78. It's just like all over the place, which kind of sucks. Because, like if I had no choice and had to, that's like filling in the studs and touching up the paint and redoing it. That would be so
retrofit.
Hard. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I need to get on some of mine. I'd love to do it. Yeah, and that Gretsch, I think they wanted like $500 or something like that for it, which is nothing. I should have bought it. It's one of those like, you idiot.
Yeah.
But I also didn't have that kind of money back then, so wasn't going to happen.
That's the problem with all of the I should have bought of stories.
Yeah,
didn't
have the means.
I didn't have the means back then, and then also those things were like half the price they are now back then.
Yeah.
It's like I should have bought $10,000 in Apple stock in 1980.
10,000. You should have bought like 500 in the 80s.
Mama bought me some stocks and something with an apple.
So I said we didn't have to worry about money, which is good because one less thing. Jenny.
Sorry about your AIDS.
Hey, yeah.
We should have some Stiggins and wrap this up.
Okay, pour it up. While you pour that, we can probably say our thanks and everything else while we're doing it.
Probably.
It's interesting. So coming up this month, the weekend of the 17th and 20th, Garrick and I are going to be in Las Vegas hanging out with
Dave Martin.
DemoDavePro.com. Boy, that felt...
Like sometimes, like I know what you're trying to do. I'm like, wow, Greg just screwed up that lead in.
No, I was just talking about the thing, and I thought you were going to go straight to the DemoDavePro.com. But that was uncomfortable. That was like...
Do you want to try it again?
No. It's just
take two.
That was like masturbating with my left hand. I was like, that's wrong.
The Stranger.
The Stranger. I love it.
Hello, you.
I haven't seen you around here lately.
I haven't seen you since before mice were on computers. Back when I was a page turner.
This is why we check that little box when we post. Is there adult content? Clearly.
Well, there needs to be a third
Cheers,
thing.
gentlemen. It's good to see you all.
Good to see you too.
Nice to be.
I was going to say there needs to be a third thing because it's inappropriate, but it's not adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's like Middle school inappropriate. What's that called?
Toilet humor. Anyway, so we're going to see him in a couple
good old
weeks,
days.
which is why it's this one. I mean, this one will be this Friday. It'll be great. But we're going to have to like bank some because I'm basically at home 4 days over 3 weeks. But in that time, we have us in Vegas and we have Inspire Gala Week. So yeah,
there's a whole lot of we're not going to be able to do this.
Well, it's some of those. I think what's going to happen is that Vegas and Gala are going to happen in the couple weeks. They'll be released in the couple weeks after that. So just because making sure that we give our listeners the weekly content and everything else. But to do it justice.
I mean, I can come back with Coroni.
No. You're
fine.
going to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that wasn't a...
Once I get to late May, I think late May kind of wraps up the real crazy conference season once you kind of get closer to June.
Which is good because that's right when I'm going to start building on Suffering Bastard. I'll have plenty of free time.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Early stages.
Okay.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, because that's like officially public.
Yeah.
Random humans I talk to are like, I heard it's moving. I'm like,
Yeah. So,
that's public now. Yeah, okay.
So the last day is going to be April 30th of the old bastard.
Okay.
That old bastard. I'm doing a.
Where's the new one?
It's going to be. There's an old balloon store that used to be on Mills down the street from Tori Tori. It was a red and white building that said balloons on the front of it. It's going there. We knocked the building down. The new one's getting built. We are.
So it's brand new build.
Yeah, and we're in talks with the city right now to see if we can put artificial thatched roof on it. The design
on the outside or
on the outside.
Yeah.
The design right now, I've already asked for the eaves to get kicked out in the more Polynesian style, so I can hang like a fish float up there.
Yeah,
we're really going for like Polynesian building from the outside.
That's cool as hell.
Which is so rare now.
Like Mills, not
Mills
up
50.
Sanford, like down here.
Yeah, Mills 50.
Wow.
Yeah, so Tori Tori is pretty close to Colonial, and it's about 8 buildings down from that.
Wow, that's cool.
But yeah, so it's hopefully, fingers crossed, it's going to be like a true Polynesian design from the street. And then you walk inside. I think I'm getting like a 20-something foot A-frame inside. So I'm like,
Damn.
Scott and I are talking about doing.
And you already have an architect, I guess.
Yeah.
Damn you. I'm an architect now.
Oh. Well, we should.
Not really. I
we should
shouldn't
start
say that.
designing things. But we're going to do like that whole like Mike High style lamps hanging down the center of it.
Nice.
Like it's really like the design that I have kind of cooking in my brain for inside is going to be awesome.
I can't wait.
But we're going to do a final, I think I'm going to do like a night where I go to the Old Bastard on the 14th. Mm-hmm. It's a Tuesday. And we're going to kind of do like a little Typhoon Tommy going away.
We never actually recorded at Old Bastard. Like we had talked about it a lot. We just never did it.
We didn't?
No.
I did a podcast in there. Who was that with?
Wait.
us.
You've been on other podcasts?
Sorry. It was a long time ago.
Bet you
Cheating
didn't. I bet you didn't forget to bring rum to their podcast.
No, when it was at a bar where there was rum.
Yeah, makes sense.
I think there actually was Coroni on the shelf back then.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyway, we'll have to figure that out. If we can fit that in sometime between now, like I don't know when, but we'll look at the calendars and see if we can fit it in. Anyway, anything you need to plug?
No.
Your socials?
Oh, yeah. Follow me, Typhoon Tommy, on Instagram. It's Typhoon_Tommy, not the jet skier from Michigan.
Are you also doing YouTube content still?
I need to, but I have stuff on there, but not enough. Like, I need to get back into that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, that's Typhoon Tommy on YouTube as well. And Tom Alsmiller on Facebook, but I don't really do a lot of tiki content on there. It's more...
Yeah.
What I did on my summer vacation.
Yeah, I just like to show you my breakfast on there.
And then sunglasses. I bought these new sunglasses.
Oh, yeah. Look at these ones. These are nice.
Yeah, I like it.
Nice new ones.
I find your sunglass obsession comical.
This is the worst I've ever done, and I'm not going to talk about it. This is...
Not on the air. We'll talk about it.
You don't want other people to know.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Didn't realize you were doing that well in the tiki business.
It's called an investment.
Jeez.
Okay. Cool. So other than that, check us out on our website, rumandnerdy.com. That's rumandnerdy.com.
Socials at Rum and Nerdy, most platforms.
You can email show@rumandnerdy.com. We always like to hear from you and tell us things you want to talk about or anything else. Or just say hi. We miss you.
Say hi.
You haven't written ever, you son of a bitch.
But
Anyway.
you've been thinking about writing.
Yeah,
You've
you've been thinking about it.
You just
Stop
haven't.
thinking, do. Do or do not. There is no try. Anyway, thanks, everybody.
See y'all later.
No.
Let's try that again.
What do I don't remember the outro. Stay nerdy, my friends. Oh, try it again. Stay nerdy, my friends.
Magnum PI, the guy who's a private eye correction private investigator living in Hawaii where Robin Masters invited him to crash with his yellow rubber chicken and his sweet mustache. He solves the case with a couple ex-Marines, wears aloha shirt tucked into mom jeans. So grab an old Dusseldorf, pour yourself a scotch, and get set to watch. Come say hi to Magnum PI. Also there's Higgins. Try not to bother that guy. He's got Dobermans, he flies the chopper. He's an island hopper. Rick is their friend too. They help Magnum PI. The chap who's impossible to flap, sporting little short shorts and a Detroit cap. He's mugging to the camera through the fourth wall, driving a Ferrari for which he's too tall, getting to the bottom of crimes and plots for pretty lady clients. More often than not, there's thrills galore and the tension runs high, cause that's right, it's Magnum PI.
We now return to Magnum BM.
Magnum, I found a fingerprint smudge at the crime scene. Do you have poo on your hands?
A little.